Okay, so I am back with a little haul that I got this week. So on this channel I talk about my health journey and Ben's health journey. And first up I'll talk about this. So Ben has diabetes and he's been getting some numbness in one of his feet. So I've been looking at this for a while, thinking it might help him. And if you live in Australia, normally after Home and Away each night, I haven't seen Home and Away for a long time, but my parents watch Home and Away religiously. I started watching Home and Away when I was 7, so I've seen a lot of Home and Away. But Alf and Georgie Parker, so Alf and Rue from Home and Away, so Georgie Parker and Ray Meager, I think it is, always flog this after Home and Away. So anyway, so I've been aware of it for years, and I used to say to my parents, "Oh, you should get one," and they're like, "No, no, 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 no." But anyway, Ben said his foot's been going numb, and I thought, well, let's give this a try. It was $3.99, so nearly $400, and that was from Harvey Norman. I think also Big W. On the actual Revitive website, that was $500. Bought it on Afterpay, and so I only have to pay $100 a fortnight, so I'm just paying it off. And yeah, he put it on yesterday. I turned it on yesterday, put his feet on it, and I had to go as well. It felt like I was getting pins and needles. I didn't like it. It felt really weird. But it also comes with a TENS machine as well. And one of the things I've been thinking about purchasing for myself is a TENS machine because I'm having painful periods, which I shouldn't be at my age according to my endocrinologist, but I have been having painful periods, and I'm trying to get on top of that and work out what's going on with that. I did have endometrial hyperplasia 18 months ago, so don't know if it's coming back or not, but either way, I do suffer with a lot of chronic pain. Even when it's not period pain, I do get a lot of lower back pain and things, which is why I'm trying to get fit. But I keep having setbacks, especially with my teeth. It's really, really hard, but I'm pushing through. But one of the things I thought might help my lower back pain was actually a TENS machine. And that way I might be able to not have painkillers when I have my period, or when I'm in a lot of pain, if I can use a TENS machine, because obviously that's more natural and that's going to be better for my digestive system. So yeah, but the Revitive actually comes with little sticky pads, and Ben put them on his lower back yesterday for his sciatica, and yeah, he said it was helping, but it says it can take between 2 weeks to 2 months to get results. I'm not going to talk too much about this unless I actually use it myself. Ben is going to be talking about that on his channel, which is After the Shift. He's got his Relax with Benny Mac channel and his After the Shift channel. And so he'll be talking about his journey with that, and I will give it a go. I've actually got lower back pain today because I've been sitting on my butt for 2 weeks due to being so sick with an infected mouth. So I do actually need to use it. So I'm gonna have a go of it tonight on my use the TENS machine part. But yeah, I will talk about my journey with that if it does help, because I hate taking painkillers, and I'm all about natural remedies and natural medicine, and it's only something that I've only really sort of started to really seriously think about the last few years, because I've been on so much medication and I just don't think it's good for you. I'd rather take natural stuff, but that's something that I've slowly sort of come to. I've been taking the Carafate that the gastroenterologist gave me, and I think it's actually helping my stomach, with the burning and that. Because I've been on antibiotics and painkillers, and I felt so sick in the gut yesterday, I wanted to spew, and the day before. And I just took the Carafate, and I think it did help. It coats everything, and I'll be off the antibiotics hopefully in a few days. And I've also been taking Nilstat and Yakult as a, preventative measure, just to, hopefully, not to get thrush in that, because it's antibiotics kill off all the good bacteria. So I've been trying to just load my body with good bacteria to try and counteract any negative side effects. It's really hard, but I've got to get this infection under control. My mouth is starting to hurt, so I'm going to stop talking. It's been hard. I haven't even been able to open my mouth for the last 2 weeks, open it properly, and it's been really hard having to stay silent. But I also got this as well. So It is a 5 terabyte hard drive. It was $220. Put that on Afterpay as well. And it was like about the same price if I had bought two terabytes or one 4 terabyte. This was about the same price. I don't know if it was on special or not. I think it was through JB Hi-Fi. So yeah, and obviously it's really funny because I've got 2 hard drives. I don't know what they are, but they're pretty big hard drives. I think they might be 2 terabytes each, and I've had them for a decade, and I've been filling them up with photos and writing all my stories that I've yet to publish, and thousands and thousands of photos of, you know, everything, like traveling overseas, and of my kids and my daughter when she was a baby, and like all my photos from the last 10 years. I don't have all my photos. Some of them went missing when I got divorced, unfortunately, but I've got most of my photos from since I've been taking for the last 20 years. So there's 20 years worth of photos on these 2 hard drives is what I'm trying to say, because I copied all my photos and put them all on there, and like writing and everything, and they weren't full. They were only like a quarter full for a decade. And then when I started doing YouTube, I filled them up in 6 months. So that's how much videos take up, you know. But having said that, what I normally do is I keep the files. Like, say if I had made this video in 6 parts because I had to keep stopping or whatever, I would then transfer those 6 separate parts onto the hard drive. Then I'd put the actual finished video onto the hard drive. And so I'm like, I need to go through and delete all the little segments and just keep the full video, because that's going to reduce my storage. But sorry, I'm not feeling that well. I'm trying to take my mind off it, and I need to stop now because I'm fading like a flower, as Roxette said. Anyway, that's the hard drive, and I'm going to go and transfer some stuff onto that, and I'm excited to do that because I'm not feeling great, and I need to do something, but I can't do much at the moment. Yesterday I was so miserable, and my son sat down and watched Gone with the Wind with me, which was quite funny. Like, he's 18. I didn't think he'd want to watch that. But no, he just sat down and watched it with me, so that was nice. I was feeling quite sick, and just to have some company yesterday was good. So alright, that's it. I'm going to go, and if you want to see Ben's journey with the Revitive, check out his channel after the shift. And if you want to see my journey with it, just keep turning up. See you in the next video.